gorgeous day in Los Angeles, California. It feels very crisp and very nice outside. It just feels fresh. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels, it's like it's windy, but it's tolerable. It's really, really nice outside. So it doesn't matter where you are on the planet. I know obviously most countries don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but today is a great reminder to be thankful for something. We should be thankful every single day. But the holiday season, you know, Thanksgiving is a really great reminder to just remind us of all the stuff that we take for granted. Like, how many things do we honestly take for granted, right? If you were able to wake up this morning, pop open your eyes, move your arms and legs, you have something to be grateful for, okay? If you were able to breathe this morning, you have a ton to be grateful for. If you were able to use the restroom without any help, I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds like, really, Ciana, you're going to talk about that? Let me tell you guys something. I cared for my grandmother, who had dementia for many, many years, and I was her full-time caregiver. And it is a privilege to be able to use the restroom without help. I'll just put it like that. Seriously, like, there is human beings that are not able to have their organs functioning the correct way in order to use the restroom. Like, if you were able to turn on the faucet this morning, like, so the reason why I'm going that detailed is because sometimes it can feel like we don't have anything to be grateful for based on your circumstances, based on kind of like your mindset. But truly, it is a serious privilege to have a lot of the amenities that a lot of Americans have. I've traveled to third world countries, and like, it's not a joke. Like, having warm water is a literal privilege. And here we're like, well, it's everywhere. It's even if you use the restroom at a gas station or like somewhere really random, like a truck stop or something, there's warm water. There's literally warm water. So I was in Belize, and I had to, you know, we were kind of traveling around Belize doing charity work and going to different cities in Belize. And in a few of the cities, it was just straight up cold water. Like, we literally had to take a shower with cold water, and it was freezing cold water. And I was like, okay, I get it. Like, there was no option. It was no option to, oh, well, let me just go down the street, take a, like, it was like, okay, you either do that or you just don't, like, you can't wash up or whatever. So if you have warm water, it's a privilege, okay? So you guys get where I'm going with it. Be thankful today. I know the feasting isn't necessarily going to start until maybe about 1:30, 2 o'clock for a lot of people. On the East Coast, it's already 11:30. Get in a walk. Get in a walk, okay? Get in something. Jumping jacks, a walk for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Move your body. Don't just, you know, do something. And then after you eat, go on a nice walk around the block. Like, grab some, you know, cider, grab whatever, grab some tea, and go walk around the block after you do a nice feasting with your family. I want to challenge you. It's a challenge. Take the kids. They'll love it. Take the kids and walk around the block, or just walk to the corner back and forth 10 times and just get some fresh air and kind of walk, you know, kind of like get your blood sugar levels to kind of even back out. Because most of the entire United States, blood sugar is going to be skyrocketing. Like, the blood sugar is going to be so bad today that I bet you anything the satellites in the sky out in space are going to be able to pick up on it. Like, whoa, why is there like a surge? Why is there a surge of energy around this region, which is the United States? So we're already the biggest, we're already the thickest country on the planet. Okay. So let's get in front of it. All right. Let's see what else is going on. I'm on my way to work out right now. And I did, you know, I'm living a little bit. I put a little bit of whipped cream in my coffee this morning, my RYZE mushroom coffee that I love. I love this stuff. If you want to try it out, check it out down below in the description. I literally love RYZE mushroom coffee so much. If you're trying to like cut back on caffeine, but you don't want to cut it all the way out of your life, it has 1/3 of the amount of caffeine in it than normal servings of coffee. Definitely check it out. And the mushrooms have so many benefits. So definitely tap in with mushroom coffee down in the description, or really any, you know, do your research, shop around. There's different brands, but I personally like RYZE. So yummy. Woo. Okay. What else? There's like no traffic, which is like it's so nice in LA. For those of you guys who live in Los Angeles or live in a big city where there's a lot of traffic, it's like a really nice, crisp morning with no traffic. It's nice. See, this is a moment to be thankful for. This is a moment to be thankful for. So I will be doing, I don't know, I might do a video on it and not do a live, or maybe do both, I'm not sure. But I'll be doing a video about the 10 bizarre things that I did to grow my YouTube and have it do a little pop. I did some really bizarre things. Like, that's the only way I can put it. So just kind of stay tuned for that. Also too, today, make sure, like, if you know, just to kind of avoid the blood sugar spikes, if you can, there is a trick that you can do by eating your food in a certain order. You know, again, it's Thanksgiving. You don't have to do all that, but if you really want to be elite, like if you really want to be elite, like what the people that have the shredded bodies, and maybe you don't want a shredded body, but the people that you see like, wow, you know, this season, summer 2025, so-and-so look like they lost like 20 pounds. They're doing little things right now. On the day that America feasts, they're still implementing certain things. Like, for example, I'm working out today. I'm doing a 90-minute workout. So I can't wait to eat. Like, I'm going to be so deserving of my food. We're deserving of food anyway, if we don't do a 90-minute workout. But you guys know what I mean. So you can eat your food in a certain order. So eat the fiber first. Okay, this is an extra challenge. Fiber first. Okay. Protein, fat, and like your bread, like your carbs. Okay, so eat the greens, eat the collard greens first. All right, then eat your turkey, your ham. If you're a vegan, eat your beans. Then have whatever fat is on the plate, which there's not really a lot of fat on the plate. Maybe like, this isn't fat, but like it's sugary. So have like your cranberry sauce. Okay, and then at the end, have your stuffing, your rolls, sweet potato, like all that. So that's like another trick you can do, because what it does is the fiber from the collard greens is gonna line your whole intestines with like something. I'm not a scientist, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like it's gonna line your gut lining. It's gonna prep it to be able to have the rest of the food like digest correctly. So that's like another, if you do it the other way, if you have which is what Americans do, they have, think about it like this: your system is empty, and then all of a sudden you stuff it with bread, you stuff it with stuffing, you stuff it with sweet potatoes, like you have all this mush, and then you have everything else, like, and everything just sits on top of it. So do it the other way. Fiber, so your collard greens, then have the turkey, then have the cranberry sauce, and then have the rolls. So you guys know what I mean, you know, and then everything that kind of fits within each bracket. So that's just like another pro tip if you're trying to, you know, kind of enjoy, but then you're you know, you don't want to feel extra crazy. They actually did several studies. If you go to the Glute Goddess on Instagram, and I believe she's on YouTube as well. Her name is something different on YouTube, but if you not glucose, the Glucose Goddess, if you go to YouTube and you type in the Glucose Goddess, she'll come up. But I think that the actual YouTube name is something different. But she talks about all these studies that they've done in the labs where they have people eat in that order, and then somebody else that eats in whatever order, and there was a improvement in insulin. Like it was the insulin didn't spike by 70% than the other person. 70, not like 10%, 50%, 70% by just switching the order. And if you think about it, in other countries, like, well, we do it here too, but we pair it with bread. But like, there's a lot of countries where you have salad first, That's because the ancient people knew, like, you have the vegetables first, you have the salad first. Now in America, the restaurant industry is really smart. They know that when you have the bread first, people are going to be even hungrier because it like it does something to where like it spikes your blood sugar and it just makes you crave more food. Like, have you ever slaughtered off a ton of bread and then still had the illusion like you were still hungry, but then the food comes and you're like, I'm not really hungry, but like the food just looks so good, I'm gonna eat it. And then all of a sudden you're leaving the restaurant feeling like insanely full. Well, that's why. It's a tactic. It's a way to get you to eat more, and it works. It definitely works. So, and then I'll be able to answer your guys' questions as soon. I'm gonna park in a little bit here. So that's just like a little trick you guys can do. If anyone, you know, and then you can just straight up enjoy, but then tomorrow, don't have the leftovers. If you're really about this life and you're not trying to gain 10 pounds, I sent you guys something yesterday. I posted it on my community tab. On average, people will gain 10 pounds between now and December 31st. 10 pounds. That's an average of a little over 2 pounds a week from just like stuffing our bodies with more unnecessary calories out, and then we're not moving as much because it's cold. So if you really want to be a pro, if you can get through this holiday season by just maintaining where you're at, and not like, you don't necessarily have to lose weight, but just maintain where you're at for the next, let's see, 35 days, 36, 37 days, maintain your weight, you're winning. You're winning. Come January 1st, you won't have to start over. Okay? You'll just already be like, you've done maintenance mode, and then now you can like step it up if you like, which I highly suggest that you do. Actually, so my birthday is February 2nd. So what I do every year is, like, I like to feel really, really good and just like really lean and really like light in my body and just feel really like cleansed and detoxed. So usually if anyone wants to do this with me, for the month of January, I go harder than holiday season, because, you know, I leave room for, you know, treats and being able to have, you know, sweet potato pie, and being able to have, you know, apple pie, pecan pie, all the pies, all the cakes, not overindulging, but, you know, having it here and there. But January, I like no bread, zero sugar, not drinking any calories. What else? No fried food, like not even fried, anything like that's a vegetable that's fried. Nope. Like just really clean, really lean, really well-rounded. So I'll be doing that in January. So I'll talk more about that. But then by the time and then when my birthday comes February 2nd, I just feel like, I don't know, it just like makes me feel like I'm starting off the next year of my life really, really solid. And, yeah, because I do that every year. I feel like it's helped me maintain like a really high level of energy, natural energy, and obviously just overall health, right? And it just makes me happy. Yeah, sweet potato pie. You already know. You already know what it is. You already know what it is on the sweet potato pie. I'm already tasting it right now in my mouth. So, what are you guys all doing today? Let's see, what else? Yeah, what are you guys doing today? Are you going to be with family? Are you going to be bouncing around? I know some people, they bounce around. They have to hit up like the in-laws. They got to hit up like their own parents. Are you doing one big thing? You feel so happy? I love that. Love Smith. I feel so happy. That is such a refreshing comment. That is such a refreshing comment to see. I feel so happy. I love it. Let's see. You know what? The gym is like kind of packed. Everybody's trying to get it in before. See, it's LA though. LA, the culture is very much like a fit culture out here. That's why I do love living out here, because just by being out here, it kind of holds you accountable, because there's like a lot of fitness energy swirling around. Are you a Hollywood-made black girl? I'm not really sure what that means. I like literally don't, I don't even mean that in a condescending way. I really don't know what that means. Are you a Hollywood-made black girl? Please elaborate. The whole world copies LA culture too. Yeah. I mean, low key. Like low key. I have seen that. Maybe not the whole world, but there definitely is like a, people put LA on a pedestal that are like, maybe have never been to LA, you know? Now other people that have been to LA don't do that, but like, yeah, there is definitely areas. Are you going to the kitchen soon? Yep. To eat. To eat. LA has a big influence. Let's just say that. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a good way to put it. Skinny season. If I wanted to be depressed and anxious, I would copy LA culture. Depends on the way you look at it. I'm not anxious or depressed. Let's see. Control, haha, hello from Los Angeles. Oh, Sea Drifts, you're in LA, see? We have people here. And are you, Sea Drifts, are you anxious and depressed? There's a comment that said, if they wanted to be depressed and anxious, I would copy LA. West Coast is blonde heaven. Yeah, there is a lot of blonde people here. Let's see. I don't know any black girls who are married in Los Angeles. Do I know any? Do I know any? Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people are married. You know what it is the people that are married, they're not in it, like, most of them. Well, first of all, just Google married black couples in Hollywood. So there's that, and that will pop up. And then there's also, people forget, like, there's normal or everyday human beings that are not in the industry. Like, I'm not in the industry. I live in, like, right in the outskirts of, like, the Hollywood, like, lifestyle and all that. There's millions of people that just live, like, normal suburban, like, lives, have normal jobs, take their kids to elementary school, like, go to the movies on the weekend. Like, there's millions of in every race or every ethnicity. Black women are beautiful and attractive as well. I know many black women who are married. Yeah, like there is, but they're not flaunting around on TV. So that's why you don't see them. They're like busy living and loving their life. So like the thing is, you might see single black women that are like posting and out all the time. So then it gives a perception that there's no black women that are married, because like the ones, the small group that is posting and out all the time, well, that's why they're out, because they're single. And then like there's been many people like that were out and single and all that, and then they got in relationships, and then, you know, they're not out in the Hollywood anymore. Good and bad in every state. Yeah, agreed. Like there really is no comparison. Like every state does have its It's pros and cons. That's why everyone is or has left California to go to tech. I can actually agree with that. So many California, that is true. There is a whole like movement of Californians moving to Texas. That's true. That's true. Yes, the algorithm only focuses on the negative. Yep. Like if there was like a whole, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it depends on what you plug yourself into. If you plug yourself into hot girls, which is fine. I mean, you know, do you, which is fine, but like you're then only going to see single hot girls. Like, but if you plug yourself into like Amazon, okay, I'll tell you where to find them. Amazon finds, like there's a lot of the pages that do Amazon finds, the family pages where they post like different projects and things that they do with their family. When they post cooking, a lot of the cooking channels, you'll see like they're women, they're like cooking, you know, for their family. A lot of pages, like the decorating pages, a lot of those women are, there's in every ethnicity, there's Black women decorating, and then you see the husband and the cute little kids. Like, so it depends on like what algorithm you plug yourself into. Amazon finds is a really big one too. Amazon finds, like the ones that do like Amazon reviews. Yeah, decorating pages. Need water to your hair. How's your hair looking? What's your hair look like? Can you post a picture? Send it to me and then I'll post it on my community tab. Let's see. California isn't the problem. It's the government that's the issue. I'm not sure. Their fifth date was Hawaii. Are you about to train? Yes, I am. I sure am. You're getting ready to fight? Yep. I'm going to go beat these calories up so then I can fill up my stomach with more calories. Your hair looks nappy. Control, bingo, the government. Let's see. Be careful, y'all. She got hands. They rated E for every day. Oh, that's funny. I love your videos. Thank you, Andrea. Is it Andrea's? Yeah, Andrea's. She's an African woman born in... Huh? Oh, wait, you guys must be talking about something else. I love your hair. Thank you. Yeah, some of you guys were on with me last night. I had my hair in a braid last night, and then I just took it out of the braid, so it's like big and bushy. So, you know what I need to do? Oh, it's on that phone. But I have my calorie counter ring, so I'm gonna make sure to do the HIIT cardio mode, and I want to see how many calories I burn. Thank you, Patrick. I'm not worried about it. I just like to, anyone that says anything about my skin, my hair, I would love for you to send me a photo and send it to the community, and I'll post it on the community tab, and then me and the Embody Pursuit tribe can tap in with, you know, so if you talk about my eyes, if you talk about whatever, let's go ahead and tap in with yours too, just to make it equal. Let's see. I don't see the lockdown ring. Hi, I'm Eric. The lockdown ring. Oh, you're in Orange County? Nice. I used to actually work out there. I used to commute all the way to Orange County. And I live where at the time when I worked there, I lived in North Hollywood. That commute was crazy. Crazy. Mr. Organic Workout and is about fitness. She's similar and would blow up her channel. She's similar and it would blow up her channel. What would blow up her channel? I want to know. Let's see. So today I'm actually doing boxing, cardio kickboxing. I'm going to be, then directly right after that, we set up for HIIT cardio. It's just like with weights and jumping and burpees and all that. And then after that, it's a running class. Even though today she said we might do an hour of the HIIT cardio, which I'm like, whoa, and not run. So we'll see how the instructor feels. And you guys can see too, like I've been posting my workouts and it's not like, I'm just posting them to basically post my receipts. The fact that like I encourage other people to work out. I want to just show you guys like, hey, you know, I'm working out too. And I'm actually really getting it in and like trying to get better and pushing myself. I mean, you could tell my face, some of the workouts, like I'm wobbly, you know what I mean? But, you know, I just want to show that you only can look better, get better by just practicing. So I really hope that you guys do this as well. Even if it's not today, that you all are like, you know, like, so I'll basically be doing something like this where I also have footage of me doing I do have footage of me doing my cardio kickboxing as well. Let's see. The service is acting kind of weird right now. But just, it's like a lot of like stuff like that, but it's like fast. I'm trying to, that was toward the end of the class, but like, it's crazy. We have to do all these workouts with, see, like it keeps freezing. Oh yeah. See, look. I mean, it's hard for me at least. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's see, flex your biceps. You can't even really see them. Love Smith. The answer is no. Oh, y'all are having your own field day in here. Okay, love it, love it. I have to get back on my burpees. Yeah, that's like, oof. Yeah. She is black and Indian in shape. Mr. Organic, or would be a dope collaboration. Who's Mr. Organic? Is that someone on YouTube? Like they have Mr. Organic, it's a channel? Mr. Organic? Oh, is this it right here? I'll have to check his page out. Right here. All my fingerprints. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Is this it? Someone put like a thumbs up. Oh my God. I can't even read that, but that made me laugh. Yes, he's just a person with followers. He interviewed. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. I don't want to. No, that's not my vibe. I'm wellness, fitness, God, spiritual, like growing out of like those topics. Like, no, we're about self-development over here. No, that's not the kind of audience I'd want to invite into the Embody Pursuit tribe. No hate. It's just not really, that's not my vibe. Oh, I'm eating all the things. I'm eating all the things. I mean, other than the meat, unfortunately, but I haven't eaten meat for years. But people are always like, I feel bad for you. I'm like, why? Like, I've had turkey before in my life. Like, it's good. You know, I've had ham before. But I'm going to be eating all the things. So wait, so he interviews corn stars to then help them like in self-development? Now, okay, you know what I'll do? I'll look it up. But if it's just like if it's just like one of those podcasts where all they do is talk about sex and positions and corn and like, that's just like boring. Like, that's not, I'm not about that. So everything organic, don't drink, don't do drugs. No, wouldn't be a good, okay, thank you, Rob Carpenter. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you guys. Yeah, okay, I have no desire to do any kind of like podcast circuits. I really feel like God has deployed me. I know it's going to sound crazy, but I really feel like God has like, okay, it's like your training's done. Here you go. Like, it's time. Get out there in the battlefield to just help people elevate, get out of depression, get out of anxiety, level up in many areas of their life, especially with wellness, learn how to have emotional intelligence, everything, just self-development, right? While having fun. Like, all of, you know what it is too? Like, and it's really easy to go viral talking about sex all the time. Like, you know what I mean? That's not my goal, is to literally just have people say, wow, Ciana, I started this. When you said what you said, I really did it. And I now have this result. Like, that's it. Like, people have been hitting me up. Because a lot of you guys are finding me from that last video that kind of did like a mini little viral pop. And people are like, literally, I went live 3 days straight and I love it because you literally encouraged me to do it. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I get pumped about. That stuff is not going to go viral. So, and I'm okay with that. That's not my mission that God's put me on. Like, it's just to help people live better, live healthier, get back in touch with their natural energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, yeah, that's not exactly. It's like, there's so many channels like that too. There's so many channels where it's like, okay, so these positions, okay, so men and women bashing, okay, men and women this, okay, 3 X's, you know, like, it's like, okay. And then all those people really are dealing with mental health issues or wellness issues, or haven't gotten their levels checked, or have no kind of fitness routine, or, you know, eat crazy, have addictions to alcohol, alcohol and drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I really am not judging those people at all. I have no desire, and those conversations are, they're funny and interesting because it's like, oh, ho ho ho, like, but like, where I'm at, I've like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm just not there. I'll just put it like that. Like, I'm not there. So those podcasts are childish. Yeah, childish. Oh my gosh. Ooh. So definitely reminded me that going live is a good way to rack up the watch hours. Yeah, it is. I worry about the long-term effects on the channel, but it's not a cheat. Like, so, okay, this is the thing. And then I'll go after this one. So if you go on live and you dance around and you do like silly stuff and you're doing stuff just to get people to subscribe, then it will mess up your channel. But me, I stay within just teaching. So I'm teaching about either how to grow your own wellness channel, or teaching about, or just encouragement about wellness. So like, if you're following me, that's what you're going to get. You're not going to really get me, doing viral funny joke videos. You're not going to get me doing dance videos, which I do love those. I do love those dance videos, but like, you know what I'm saying? So just do what you would always do when you record a normal video, but then you're just doing it live. And then when people find you, they're like, oh, I'm so happy. Like a lot of people have hit me up. They're like, I'm so happy I found you because I am on my own wellness journey and I just need that extra encouragement. So it hasn't messed with my channel at all. Like if anything, it's helped the watch hours. I'm building an actual, real, authentic community. And then when people come in here and they're like, oh my gosh, she's talking about like eating broccoli, they just scroll past. And then that's not somebody that needs to be a part of my channel. You know what I mean? How are you getting bad vibes from this? Genuine question. How are you getting bad vibes from this? Maybe I missed the, like, was there another question before that? Or was that question for somebody else? If I'm guessing what you mean, like, how am I getting bad vibes? I don't get bad vibes from this. I mean, the trolls come with the territory. The trolls are all over anything you do virtually. The trolls are on Instagram, the trolls are on Snapchat, the trolls are on TikTok, the trolls are on, so like I don't consider that even bad vibes anymore. I'm just like, it's part of the virtual world. But for the most part, I get amazing vibes. That's why I keep doing this. Yeah, but are these people actually going to watch long form content on my, so I can't speak for anyone else. I can only speak for what I've seen on my analytics. And when people have tapped in with this community and they're like, they literally will say, hey, I found you from your live video and I've been binging you. I've been binge watching your videos. Because the thing is, they're following me because of wellness. It's not like they're following me because I was in a bikini on the beach and I'm like, hey guys, I'm, on vacation. I'm not saying I might post in a bathing suit while I'm on vacation, you know what I mean? But they're not following me because of that. They're following me because of like what I'm talking about, right? And then they're like, I like what she was talking about with wellness. Let me see what else this woman has to talk about. So it just depends. Like some people will do ridiculous things just to go viral. And then when people click on their page, they're like, oh, their whole page is about it's a car channel. So then they're not going to binge your car stuff, but then you were being funny talking about like corn on your live, but then they click on your page and it's about changing oil and changing tires. You know what I'm saying? So I keep it consistent. What you see is what you get everywhere. So I hope that makes sense. Your lives reflect the values of wellness in our personal life. It's an extension of healthy accountability. Yes, that's my goal. And so thank you so much for telling me that, because that is literally my goal. That's my objective. Erin, totally understand your approach. Yeah, so I might only have 8 people, 7 people. Like, so there's 33 people on here. Some of them are people that have already been tapped in with me. Let's just say I had 50 people on here, right? And so 30 of them are already people that know me. And then the other 20 are like kind of just scrolling in and out. I might only have 7 people that are like, I like what she's saying, right? But I still collected 7 people that want to be a part of the Embody Pursuit community and make a big impact. And then I go on live the next day. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with slow and steady wins the race. Like, and the race it's the life race. You know what I mean? It doesn't end. It's literally a marathon. I have the last thing I want to do is just go viral. How I see the metrics, I impacted somebody just enough for them to subscribe, because all I'm talking about is wellness and health and getting to your next level and pursuing your next, whatever it is, physical, mind, body, soul, like that next level for yourself. So when somebody subscribes, it only tells me that there's something that I helped them with. So I don't want to go like, what is the virality? Like if I went viral overnight because I did a funny video with my like little niece and nephew, that was a cool moment, but like, so I'm keeping it consistent. I have no pressure on myself to want to go viral. I only want to have depth and actually get people to change. Nothing more terrifying than waking up with 5K. That's true. Because you're like, well, what do I do with these people now? Like, what do I do? Like, I have nothing to offer them. I have no value really to offer them. I'm not going to continue to do what made the one video that made my channel go viral, especially when people will like repost other people's stuff and then it happens to pop on your page and now you have 5,000 new subscribers, and then now what? Like, you can't turn that into a business, nothing, because they only want to see you posting about that celebrity or about that prank or whatever. Oh my gosh. Please shout out my baby. She DIED because of 3rd-degree burn. Oh my gosh, I'm so, whoa. My condolences. Mr. Organic and Ciana would definitely be a cool interaction. Yeah, if the page is about corn, I would be like the worst interaction, because that's not, I'm not encouraging that. Like, mm-mm. All right, everyone, I'm going to go tap in with this class. I hope you guys have a gorgeous, gorgeous Thanksgiving. Enjoy, live in the moment, take lots of pictures. And I really, really hope, I like both of them a lot. B. Simone and Megan Ashley. I really like both of them. I actually just went to an event. I'm actually going to do, this is wild. Speaking of B. Simone, I went to an event. And she was one of the speakers, and she's really, really nice. Like, she's just exactly how she is on camera or on social media. But let me show you guys really quickly. So this is on my Instagram. So I went to this like lunch gala, and she was a speaker. So she's really, really, really awesome. And Megan Ashley too. Enjoy your day, soldier. I appreciate it. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.